Well, hopefully this is the finale. Let's see. I think before the finale, I gotta do questions.
When the lab codes say these rifts could destroy the entire galaxy, that doesn't include the main menu, right? Geography ain't my strong suit.
Nice menu, but unfortunately.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship it, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander. Got my man going on first.
I got touted on by a animal.
It's not the word unless it's worth worth.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship it, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide, we respond to what you want.
Interesting, they don't really react towards the robot being dead.
We skip the frivolity lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now? As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public spectacle, respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter. At choice, we understand that the marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well-suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's
Right, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
all about.
Live, love,
Give the order and...
Well, shit.
Commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society.
Well, apparently.
Not because we worship it, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. Decide what its subjects get.
Yeah. Ricochet is scary.
As consumers, what's more, we skip the frivolity lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives?
Take the heat off you.
Groups.
how's Fort Worth? It's not the word. Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume.
With Auntie's Choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy
Trinicular, arriving
much as
any
all of you
moment.
face rank and file. The big rift cut off top volumes from home. But our Arcadia Grove
Any questions?
is a
Well?
worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable
Knock off the funny
program
business.
than the Protector its watered-down rift.
Is she a porn?
My, how imaginative. And don't get started on their arbitrary rule changes. Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday zones? Why even have the T-zones then? Oh, and sportsmanlike conduct is tolerated? That will put posteriors in the seats. A blood sport without blood. Sounds...
Next it somewhere else.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Okay. Let's see. Wait, maybe I should put on the mask that lets me crit them to oblivion.
Principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Okay, they can actually survive a shot in the head.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander. Take him out!
Okay, interesting to note. The robot does not care.
The story of Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Against the little person, as they tried with us, how steady. But did Anti-Cleo take Spacer's choice easiest shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Anti-Cleo Darlings refused to do when things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers.
I believe Spacers chose the goalie at the 56th inning, then made a Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that man's grinning face, I want to leave him in twain. Auntie's choice! Darlings!
Wait, I'm gonna see. Does she have any importance or no?
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
She doesn't have any dialogue.
Based upon, not because we worship it. The system's glorious efficacy, while the Protectorate decide what its subjects get. We respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process.
And I'll take care of him, Commander. Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
To be handed down for a modest fee to each God represents the worst impulse of all corporations.
Niles, I'm surprised.
Never thought I'd see the day the Order stooped so low as to pal around with Auntie's Choice. I know your intentions were good, But do you really see these two staying cozy past war's end? Or magnify them. But who knows? This merger's already saving lives, so I suppose it was worth the effort. Sure.
Oh, I need nicotine. What has nicotine? Shit. This thing has nicotine in it? Like, it is apparently so rare that... Oh wait, the cigarettes have nicotine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is such a goated grenade type. Because it requires no explosive skills. And it just literally lets you stealth kill. Oh, man. Okay, this is gonna be the tricky part.
Tramicular, arriving any moment now.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means at Auntie's
It's the hotshot for hire from the wireless.
110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable
Are they real?
embedded chemicals. With Auntie's choice.
They are real.
Attention any and all no-getters on my payroll. It's time to recognize...
But yeah. Let's see here. But yeah, no, I feel no attachment to these characters.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice.
Damn it.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice. Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
That's not good. Like, are they actually so nothing that they don't...
You want freedom of choice.
Wait, I could just use this.
Choice. Anti-choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Whoops.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice. Auntie's choice knows that a better you...
Wait, they... Oh. I wonder if they're actually real.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice. Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice?
Okay. Oh, that's silly. Getting reported by a corpse.
You want Auntie's choice. Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Are they fake?
Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice? Too much Spacer's ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pet Pills. Good for what ails you. You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice. Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice? Too much Spacer's ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you. You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice.
Fake NPCs
Auntie's choice
act
knows
weird.
that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice? Too much Spacer's ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you.
Purple berry product samples! Purple berry product samples!
You want freedom of choice. You want
Auntie's Choice and Sub Rosa are no different. Talk about naivete. Each has got its own distinct brand of
Behavior there, sport.
That?
Why choose just any
Wow.
choice when you could choose Auntie's
That makes you
choice?
wonder, are they...
Product samples! Purple
Too
berry
much
product
Spacer's
samples!
ale? Try Auntie's Choice
That
Pep
is so
Pills.
bizarre.
Good for what ails you. You want freedom of choice. You want
So basically, as
Auntie's
long as they
choice.
don't see me, they don't give a shit about these NPCs.
Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. choice when you could choose Auntie's choice. Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you. You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice. Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's Choice? Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you. You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's Choice.
I wonder, does it also make the followers stronger? No. If only.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's Choice? Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you.
I need to be careful.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's Choice? Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you. You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's Choice.
Your weapon works.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Purple berry product sample.
Any
Purple berry
choice when you
product
could
sample.
choose Auntie's Choice. Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you.
Wait, I wonder, is it possible to just bait the phonies?
You want freedom of choice. You want choice.
No, that's not.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's Choice?
Product
Too
sample.
much Spacer's Ale? Try
From our
Auntie's Choice
nutritious
Pep
tobacco
Pills.
line.
Good for what ails you.
That really necessary? There's conscious I'd love to.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Smash it.
Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's Choice? Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you.
Hunting down the
You
skinwalker.
want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's Choice. Auntie's choice when you could choose Auntie's choice? Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you. You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice.
Check enemy has just turned.
Is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice?
I hope that's something to shoot. What in law's name is this thing?
Troublemaker approaching.
You want freedom of choice.
Do I pull the red wire or...
Auntie's Choice.
Let's see.
Now what? Someone's wasting resources. Management's gonna hear it. I have to...
Man. Okay. Strangely, they look like they know.
Friendly company. They're mine.
As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of
From
you.
pop guns to self-propelled
Can't tell the
cannons,
difference
I have
between
whatever
cover and
size weapon
concealment.
you need to
We
make
need a good set of armor before someone succeeds in ventilating you.
A worthy substitute, certainly a more profitable program than the Protector, its watered-down rip-off. Pitchball, they call it. My, how imaginative. And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule changes. Bronzing is prohibited in the T-zones. Why even have the T-zones then? Oh, and sportsmen like...
Oh wait, that gives me... Okay. Okay, now I can learn what the hell this kind of machine gun is. Technically, it is... Air-cooled machine gun, that's what it's called.
Conduct is tolerated? That will put posteriors in the seats. A blood sport without blood sounds like red ink.
Let's see. Do they have air-cooled machine guns? Or miniguns, but not air.
To ante, our tossball teams play for keeps. I witnessed no fewer than 6 critical blood force traumas in last week's contest between the Easy Heel Loafers and Spectrum brand bandits. I'd pit our least bankable tossball team against the Protector, its entire... roster of pitchball pushovers. Any day of the
Let's see.
fiscal week, even with half our team's 32 backs benched, they'd forfeit by middle time.
I wonder what the fake
It would be an
NPCs are.
embarrassment of body goals. Imagine the ad windfall.
our athletic assets would achieve full profit potential as human billboards. Of course, I also enjoy the simple pleasure of watching professional athletes bludgeon each other. Such a relatable interest. See, subordinates? I'm just like you. Until next time, look for me in the Platinum Executive Skybox above the line of scrummage.
Man, I also think I realized they repeat things.
To fight what nature inflicts, to offer higher quality pharmaceuticals designed to be better than nature. Because nature wants to kill us. Since then, our company has grown, evolved, consumed the
Now I have, ooh, 1800.
many rivals. But that original goal remains. One of our goals. Yes, now we strive to spread unfettered free trade and self-betterment throughout the galaxy. But we do so knowing you persist, well fortified by our products. So strive, thrive, survive, arrive, armed with Auntie's choice. Trust your Auntie.
Let's see, let's just try.
When are you going to have a sale?
Do something like
My
the
dear
best.
child, every day is a sale at Auntie's Choice.
Yes, you heard that right. Every day is a sale when you're shopping for the best products at the lowest prices. Auntie knows you want to spend your bits on the best things that money can buy. So she made sure every Auntie's Choice product is on sale for the lowest price that she can afford.
How do you know it's the best price? Because Auntie knows best.
I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment. There are half-dozen sinks left to clean this shift, as well as one thoroughly formidable latrine. And I... Wait. How terribly rude of me. It's you. You're the one who talked me down from my horrible course at the N-Ray range on Golden Ridge. Improving myself, my friend.
I didn't
have a
expect
new lease
that.
on my existence, and it's all thanks to you. You see, I meditated on your words, and on the events that led me to strapping myself to an explosive threatening to kill us both. Something had to change. I realized that the tremendous question, that of controlling the universe's uncertainty, was too tremendous to pursue. So I sought an environment I could control. I do believe I am where I was always meant to be. Janitorial science is deceptively difficult and shockingly stimulating. If you've not, you must try it sometime. Eliminating the malodorous quality of a once bilious stall is just as stimulating a dilemma as any mathematical quandary. Anyhow, I mean not to ramble. Once again, consider me in your debt, eternally. If you ever require a sanitation engineer, I shall come running, mop in hand.
You know, I did not expect him
Perhaps a strategic
to be like that.
to Document Index Manager will refresh your info security fundamentals, Reggie. Congrats! You're now a file clerk. Clerk those files. Next is Elise Ripshaw in product development. Remember, Elise, when you told colleagues over drinks at the bottom runner that I was, quote, long in the tooth and short on ideas? Then you agonized for...
Really, it's a damn shame the rest of this cannot
But
really
your
be
comment
explored.
might get back to me. Anxiety gnawing at your guts. Good news! Your new role as intake greeting specialist will be far less stressful. And if you haven't heard your
Well,
name yet,
do I have to hunt
breathe
down-
easy. That's it.
Looks like already I have to go to a different planet to hunt down more
Well, this
NPCs. Let's see, should I hunt down NPCs? No, that's gonna be tricky. Honestly, I'm surprised Niles doesn't draw the line on this. Like, is he like a truly a neutral, a line follower? And that means, can I just get rid of these people in line? Well, as long as they don't have names. Oh, they're not in line anymore.
I'm going to lend a hand at the exclusion zone. Tend to the injured as best I can.
What a horrible accident. Those law-forsaken people crashed.
My noggin sure is sore.
It wasn't an accident.
Oh, could know that. What's serious? What is the That is a mod. Vending machine. Does it have air cool? Oh wait, there's an air cooler. Also, I better not accidentally set... No, it's over there. Okay, I need something that's called an add-on. First, let's just check. A barrel. Okay. Okay, I need to find something that's called an add-on. Okay. Cannot use barrels because frost. Oh wait, frost converter. Or double. Oh no, it's a barrel. Nah. Or I could use. Let's see, increases. Let me see here. But yeah, I guess we'll get this. Holy. It cannot handle that much. Okay, now I can actually do something with that gust. The damage penalty isn't so bad either. Either that or... Yeah, you know what? I'd rather make it frosty. Also, I guess for no reason. Modify this.
You, the Getting Go-Getter. Welcome back. What can...
Let's see, does she technically have... Oh, wait. She does have a... Oh, she does have a unique outfit. Damn, if only Felix was here. Oh,
So many dead. Place is falling apart.
Thus, if we compare the rates of
The Protectorate have only been told a watered-down revision of Order philosophy.
let's see. This one is similar, but
Data that's gathered, collated.
what about Praetor?
Hostile spotted.
Let's see. Wait a minute. I can see that's a generic NPC. Before I do that. They do not sell does it? No, it does not. This is tricky to do this. Let's try this.
Knock off the weapon work. Ready to waste it. On that command. Fastest way forward is through!
This is tricky. Alright. Okay, I need to be aggressively fast to do this. What? I guess the game scripting glitched.
Somewhere else.
What? That was weird.
Know when you need a distraction.
Having free H.
Right now, I'm still way too tuckered to know if our conditions have improved or not.
All right. Well, I mean, at that point, there's no faction with these guys anyway.
Got troublemakers.
I don't really have to worry about killing these guys because they're not an actual faction. I say innocent, so. I don't have hearts. Huh? Let's see. Let's see if I can stealthily get rid of.
Purple berry crunch, accept no imitations. The K lets you know it's
Ah, hell. I've stood this post so many times, I could do it in my sleep.
Mind you don't let the bosses upstairs hear you say that. Might start getting ideas in my head.
Feels weird that Kanan is not an enemy anymore.
Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings. I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a Protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me. Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now. Posthumous clause in our contract prevents any work from being performed by a deceased member of Auntie's choice. Although, if there were ever need for an exception, it'd be now. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit. Playing it safe doesn't amount to much, but maybe you're right. Probably just muck things up at the FOB too. Damn it. I gotta find some way to beat these low-runger allegations. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses. That sounds great. I'm sure Doc Barnes would appreciate the help. You'll find him in the next room over. Just be prepared. He's...
I must ask you to hold still.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected. Oh, I'm sorry. You must be my replacement, since you're so clearly qualified to do my job. I am not required to answer that.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation. A kind, if naive offer. Unless you have thousands of bits to burn, any amount you could provide would be a drop in the tank at best. My services do not come cheaply.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers. I can barely get the damn thing to produce antiseptic, so I sincerely doubt it. But if you've the training to work such a machine, you're welcome to try. Now, was there anything else? Most still tout the all-healing nature of Protectorate medicine. But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment.
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison you told them to take it.
Good thing I don't prescribe poison then. Normally. In truth, I expected more resistance given... I must say, I'm rather amazed. how did you manage to formulate coagulant with only a handful of ingredients? Oh. Well, yes, obviously that was going to be the next thing I tried. In any case, I hate being in debt to anyone, so here, something for your trouble. It's your lucky day, Trooper. Not only has our good Samaritan here suggested an alternate form of treatment that will allow you to keep your leg, but they've also made a coagulant that will greatly reduce any complications as I excavate the tibia shrapnel from your remaining muscle.
That still sounds kind of painful.
I'm going to administer a localized anesthetic. You'll hardly feel a thing. Now, if you don't like needles, I'd advise you to look away.
I'd say welcome back. If you're here for the doc, hope you ain't in any kind of hurry. Much obliged. That feels night and day better already. Protectorate forces won't know what hit them once I'm back in the field. Thanks again, friend.
Darn it, I accidentally did a quest.
Told my manager, a man is not a slice of nanner, Mr. Overby.
That's the part that feels weird. Like, the first area actually has quite a few comments. Wait a minute. That's a fake NPC. And I know what that means. Get back here. I gotta hunt these fake NPCs down. Those skinwalkers. Me when I hunt down skinwalkers. Wait, why does it feel like these skinwalkers give a lot of hearts? Ouch. Then a fake NPCs here. That's a real one.
Protectorate folks must have been bored out of their skulls before we showed up. Now life in Fairfield's a real shindig. Well, except for the handful of hullheads who couldn't accept this place as under new management. This place really sticks with you. The mud, in particular.
Hunter must hunt.
Check enemy like just turned. Ready to waste it. On your command.
Nope.
Stop that scrounging around. Something afoot. Somebody get that. Hope we're getting extra pay for this. Look, I've had enough of that infernal racket.
Oh, I gotta be careful. But yeah, I don't know why these fake NPCs, the ones, you know, don't have a circle reticle, whatever, that doesn't disintegrate, give me a lot of hearts.
If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked. You must be thinking of some other brand of coffin nails. Andy's Coronas are made with only the best carcinogenic substitutes. Guaranteed to extend your life, not shorten it. It's also the only smoke worth a good damn on this moon. Here, try a pack. On me. Glad I can please one person today. Can't say my actual taskmasters are too happy with me. I'm getting pressure from the folks up top to deploy these Protectorate drones to the military camp on behalf of Auntie's Choice. But that terminal's been giving me some trouble. The drones are ready to launch. All that he's doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us as friendlies. But I can't breach the terminal's security protocols. Drones are only as dangerous as I know it probably seems like we're up to our ducks in troops, but half of them are guessing that means you're flat out of ideas. Not that I need the help of some. Bet a fellow drone operator like him would have some insight into all this. What? Oh, yeah. Must have gotten jammed in there prior to the If I can get these drones launched, you're welcome to help yourself to it.
I don't care where they post me, as long as it's as far from those horrifying rifts as possible.
Well, now how am I gonna pay off my bar tab? Cool.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here? Has nothing to do with my current and very temporary shortage of funds.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not.
I wonder if there's any civilians around here. Oh, wait. I'm surprised Virgil's still around here. Barnes. Ouch. Okay, I need to find the farmers so I can shoot them. Because I'm pretty sure they're fake NPCs. Maybe. If not, I'm just gonna shoot them anyway. Because hearts. I don't think I ever entered here.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Plasma tolerances exceeded. Plasma tolerances exceeded.
Let's get the diplomacy.
Spy move!
The gunfire has ceased.
Everyone else go there, right?
I'm seeing unfriendly sword.
Nicely handled, Commander. Lift should be here soon. And you made it now.
Damn it! I swear it's not for bad luck. I had none at all. Let me know when you need a distraction. Some more wraps for me, thanks. I'd like to have a word with whoever's in charge of maintenance around here. Right after we deal with these rats. All that was some kind of universal test? I hope this means we passed.
Grievous wounds. At least one of my lungs meets the open air. LaRue fell swiftly. Screamed for me to help, but if I had remained to aid her, the mission would be at its end. The mission which is now doomed regardless.
With luck, this will make it inside the box that much easier for us.
To live, despite her traitorism. My darling, I am sorry.
Oh, I guess I missed a melee weapon. Let's see, this one. What was that floating on?
I shall make certain no other puppets of the monster will seek us. On your way.
Oh, let me explore the ruins. What do you mean I drowned? That's just dumb. This is not Dark Souls. But yeah, I'm just... Let's see. Never... Man. So, the hunt begins.
Take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Unfriendly company.
Okay, I need to make them look away first. Because as long as they're not looking at that direction, they cannot investigate that direction.
On your command.
I really wish I know how long the cloaking lasts.
A quick once over. A moment.
Closer look. Can't reach that.
Spy movement! Enemy in evacuation range.
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Man, they are not good with self-control. In fact, actually better, yeah, why I'm bringing allies for this part. I feel like they will just ruin my cover because they engage too soon. cat trying to rob me. Ugh. Yeah, let's just have no allies. Because that is actually the thing about it, why do I have allies? They just make stealthing harder because they engage. And because they spot them, they effectively spot me. Of course. Seriously though. Oh man. Well. Okay. But you know, stealth is really weird in this. Because they do kind of have this weird hive mind thing.
Do not suffer slackwits or general humbug. Who's there? Talking to outsiders. Wait for that. Infiltrators over here.
Seriously though, like. I think it's like weird how this system works. Like they have to physically see me to kind of understand. Wait, that basically means they have to physically see me to know I shot someone. I mean, in a sense, the guy I shot. Like, stealth is weird. Like, they'll immediately assume without it. Man, I also still do not like how stupidly fast they are. It's like, not me in a sense. They move like cars.
Infiltrators, over here!
I don't have time to kill. Only you.
shooter.
Don't be afraid of me. I'm only go. You want trouble? Trouble it is.
Don't take kindly to troublemakers.
Huh? It feels weird how they can report it. Like, I do not like the idea of character reports you by looking at you rather than, hey, wait a minute, how are you supposed to report you when they're dead? Ooh, that's a wonderful response. Also, that weird delay. Wait, I actually wonder, technically, in theory, can I just get rid of all of them? If I just do this... Nope. But wait, actually, all it requires me is have a well-placed shot. Technically. Because it looks like they only know until they look at me. Right, forget it. It is going on slow-mo. Okay, looks like in theory I can get rid of him. I just need a well-placed shot to get rid of him. Wow, that's actually comical. Like, okay, that is like a hell. Oh, bloody hell. I still find that part I kind of find a little bullshit because, seriously, do you really think a human did that? Also, technically in theory, I could... Well, this is not going to be canon. Right here. Also, is that really just instant? I will report you. Even... Also, I mean, yeah, NPCs don't feel living. Only in the sense of, like, really? You're just gonna investigate the thing that shot the ball of death?
What do you think you're doing?
I want some chaos. Oh, the factory. I wonder technically how many hearts. Oh wait, there is. Okay, actually, I'd rather hunt down the nameless nobody NPCs because they do. Yeah, they give a. Like, because the nameless ones give me a lot of hearts for some reason. And the best part is they don't care. Like, this is a strange phenomenon.
Tired of firearms that explode in your face? Come to not a
My boy
weapon
had lost
store.
all his spark when he got back from the refreshment. Melancholy.
Best behavior there, sport.
And now I reach 2,000 HP.
Buy from me, please.
Like, I don't know why they... Because they must have...
Best behavior, sport.
Like... This is a strange phenomenon. Like... Why they give so much hearts? Is that a... No, that's a... Not a Skidmark.
You need coveralls. We got coveralls.
I can't believe I've been screwing it around this. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, they give so much hearts. I don't know why. Yeah, I think I'm ready to... Okay, I should... Okay, let's see. I want to see a direct comparison. Like, look at this. I want to show a direct comparison. I actually need to read this carefully. But yeah, I just don't know why. But yeah, I'll take a little break for now. Just before the preparing for the finale. Alright. Time to end this.
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control. The Order and Auntie's Choice have sent their forces, as promised, but they will need to find their own landing zones. You may be without assistance as you navigate the station. The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side of the station. Hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the Consul's doing. He will need to be stopped.
And I know just how to stop him. Get me close and I'll make it quick.
Intimidation is not required. Protectorate subjects are not programmed to question authority. Warning. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift modulator on board the Providence is the only way to prevent certain destruction of the colony.
Of course she's here. The past is future and all that. Well, I'm not trusting her to get the job done. Not like last time.
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save Arcadia and all those in its orbit. There is minimal room for error, Commander. Good luck.
I kind of wish they let me bring more than one party members. But I'm guessing the strongest party members... Well, I mean, I'm bringing Niles because he's the first party member. And I can't rob him of character development. I can technically retreat if I want to.
As if the rift's not hair-raising enough? Something about those soldiers up ahead's got my spine tingling. There she is, the Providence. I'd have sacrificed pay to build a ship like that back on Triangle.
Everything's broken here. Wires, twisted, landing pad, dirty.
Getting back here feels like straying into a dream. The bad kind.
You have a team now, my dear. Allies. Even friends. We'll help each other through this. Together.
Okay, let's... Oh.
Ready to waste. On your command.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
I'm the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Combatant scan.
And ready. Exposure. Undermining.
No, that's not good.
Gun weapon ready, Commander.
Get ready. Exposure. Undermining.
Transmitter down over here. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I can't imagine a worse fate than forever hanging between life and death.
Just, unfortunately, it seems like it gets massively nerfed.
Without the rift modulator, I doubt we'd make much progress here.
Attention! This is your Auntie calling. Per our agreement, Auntie's choice support ships, including the fine print, the contingency plan, and the upper hand, are headed your way. Order forces are on a similar trajectory.
You persuaded the leaders of two warring groups to help us here today. Good work. Never could have done it myself. And I once thought I could solve anything. You still possess that shield modulator, yes?
Darn cat.
That's Augustine's ship. Guess we're about to find out whether Mercy is the right choice.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Abasu, let me know when you need a distraction.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Energy transmitter out. Soak up the shock.
Each a vital
Adversary vulnerable.
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
This is Augustine DeVries, formerly of the Earth Directorate. Consider this a recording from the
Combatant scan.
Council of the Protectorate is responsible for the twisted wreckage of this station. It is my hope that whatever you find here will save the rest of the galaxy from this fate. Know that I did my level best to stop him. But if you are listening, it is likely I have failed in my mission. Yet again.
Activating energy transmitter.
Hit him hard! Take him out!
Target.
Guns locked and loaded. Just give the signal. Talking smoke!
Energy transmitter active. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Combatant scan.
Medics and pharmaceutical provisions incoming. And we're right behind them with a delivery of Auntie's Choice finest supplies. Soon you'll say, that is better than nature.
Forward! Forward! Destroy these abominations! Adjusting calculations. Hold fire on our allies.
Let's wreck them!
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Exposure.
Smoke break!
Cog standing by to superfy.
Down a business! Taking cover!
Activating energy transmitter.
And ready. Exposure. Undermining.
Be mindful of where you step. Chasms are everywhere.
Alright.
Be mindful of where you...
In all my research, I've never observed anything like this. It's humbling.
Well, that was embarrassing.
The Order thanks you for your tactful negotiations with Auntie's Choice. Supplies are available upon proceeding.
Why did you make me do this? Why?
That sounds like... Helen? No. No, it couldn't be.
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Helen? It's me, Niles.
Wait, Rookie? Commander? Is that you? No. No, this must be some kind of trick. Law, what's happening to me? So it is you. Thank Law. I don't understand what happened, Commander. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Law, I had to kill them.
Oh, Helen. That's awful. But you were only defending yourself. I'd have done no different.
I don't understand what's happening. Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then... nothing.
She was alive when the rift engulfed the station. That's how she's here now. We could have saved her, Commander. We could have done something.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened? Don't tell me the situation got too fluid for you, DeVries. That it?
Certainly not. I was focused on the objective, as every one of your crew should have been. Isn't that right, Commander?
Yeah. Something tells me that ain't quite true. Make it out.
Barely had time at all to evacuate before the station exploded.
You were treated without me? Abandoned me? Ain't debating semantics. But seems we both came out on the losing side that day. Well, I ain't wanting anyone to die on my account. But I still don't know why I'm here. Now. Something's wrong, and I can't.
It's called reconstitution. The Protectorate are trying to put the whole station back to how it was before it was destroyed. You included. But it's failing.
So I've come back from death to some warped version of life? All because of some twisted experiment? Is that about right? You can help me, though. Right, Commander? You can do something to fix this.
Careful. She's already on edge.
How much time? The way I'm bleeding out, I ain't sure how long I can hold on. Then go bring the fight to those bastards. I'll do my best to hold on.
Can't believe it's come down to leaving you. Again.
Don't look so glum, rookie. You ain't getting rid of me so easy.
Pascal? Helen? I can stay with you for a moment, if you'd like. Might help with the wait for the commander.
Yeah, all right. Maybe you can patch me up some if things take a turn. Hurry back, huh? I'll keep the porch light on.
You're the one who forged an alliance between Auntie's Choice and the Order, ain't you? We got supplies and medical support for you up ahead.
Those people, did they just appear from the rifts? They don't look right.
You with Auntie?
Hold clear.
We brought supplies.
You may
We're here
approach,
to help.
Commander. We've got supplies at the ready. Are you in need of any weapons, armor, or other supplies? The presiding bishop foresaw this. We are most grateful for your role in reconciling Auntie's Choice and the Order. Wait, the presiding bishop herself has arrived and eagerly anticipates further orders. May the numbers guide you.
Initial observations conclude that the subject does not possess major ailments. Initial observations conclude that the subject is suffering from multiple ailments.
I mean, apart from the whole rendering space-time asunder. Well, look, that rover looks inbound for the skip labs. Ready to waste. On your command.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Oh. Darn.
Why can't the Rift ever reconstitute anything nice?
Check your scope for combatant analysis. Go for torpification.
Smoke break!
Fix on their weaknesses.
That is cool.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
Combatant scared.
This is scientist Bernard Rand, sent to Horizon.
Well, despite the low probability of such an occurrence,
Monitoring the reconstitution, I picked up strange readings in the old skip lab. The core appears to be pulling plasma tightly around it, not unlike a planet and its moons. Fascinating, though it thwarts my attempts to gather more data. Fortuitously, in searching the remains of the lab, I found an equation that could manipulate the core just enough to clear the chamber. And my way to professional acclaim. Let this be a record of Protectorate ingenuity. Bernard Rand, the man who marched fearlessly into chaos and tamed it.
confirmed what I expected from Protectorate scientists. And that we'll need that equation to clear our path further.
Your insides are leaking.
Ouch. Well, that was not nice.
How are you still up?
Wait, how you... Oof.
Suppose this is a bad time to mention I barely passed my high-intensity arithmetic course at the academy?
Misunderstood!
Ready to wait. On your command.
I'm back and scan.
This must be the Sovereign's office. Guess money and power can't buy taste. Taking credit for someone else's genius? Can't say I'm surprised. Oh, ain't that convenient. First nice thing the Sovereign's done for us.
Damn.
Best to get this equation inputted as soon as possible.
It is just a wooden dresser.
Splendid. Rift secure.
Take a look at these readings. This isn't congruent with our observations in the laboratory. Our projections are off by orders of magnitude.
Sovereign, save us. Montserrat's hypothesis was correct all along. The results from the experiment were faulty. Capture the readings. We'll let the blame settle as it lies. Data retrieval complete. For some of the others return shortly.
Let's get them over with!
Adversary vulnerable. Go for torpification.
Smoke!
Check your scope for combatant analysis.
Unfriendly nearby.
Energy transmitter out. Soak up the shock. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Darius, we should get up to the Providence quick light, find that rift modulator.
Made it in free of undue kerfuffle. Now to unseal that hangar.
Attention, crew deck. Intruder alert. Be vigilant.
That never hurts to give the enemy more targets to shoot at, I suppose.
I was about to use that, but...
Moving out of hostile.
Target. The idea is to kill them before combat.
Combatant scan. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Extreme prejudice to our enemies. Come, let us coordinate.
Oh, she's joining along the fight.
This unit is rated to address any of your needs. If your needs are emotional, rest assured that any silences on this unit's behalf are accepting and understanding. Please make a request. Display.
I have next to nothing. Oh, there she is.
Better get a move on before this ramshackle sprattle of a station falls apart. Hustle up to the science wing. Get the rift modulator. I'll talk at you later.
What remains of Horizon Point should yield much in the way of science, once the threat of the rift is neutralized.
You should really go on ahead. We'll keep these slackwits distracted. Go seal the deal.
Oh, that's...
Invasive elements.
Adversary vo-
Ready to take the heat off, Commander. Just say when.
What? Darn it! We're out of the way yet! Oh. Kind of surprising to see. Join the fight. Man, I don't like it when they give me empty rooms.
Reminder, any and all screams of agony will be reported to your superior. How might this unit bolster or reduce your current blood volume?
We could do this the hard way or the smart way. Either works for me.
Fastest way forward is through!
Troublemaker approaching.
How about some cloud cover?
Plasma tolerances exceed seeking to determine origin and/or cause.
Alright.
Got my lamps on an unfriendly.
Site is continuing investigation.
Activating energy transmitter.
Yeah, that shotgun
Plasma tolerances exceeded.
And what else I'm gonna use this for?
I reckon we could look for those access credentials if you wanted to avoid a fight. Sneaking around's always an option too. Anyway, the modulator has got to be on this deck. We should poke around, but quiet-like. See what information we can uncover.
Did you not hear the intruder alert from the crew deck? This is a very poor time to be loitering somewhere you should not. You'd best present a very convincing reason for your presence, lest I order our automechs to smear you across the floor. Oh, are you a rift specialist? You should share your progress with Chief Scientist Montserrat. He's in the rift chamber. Here, I'll lend you my access credentials as proof of your authorization. Of course, the Consul's vision for an idealized version of Arcadia are paramount to my own aims. It's my wife, you see. She's never loved me, and she chews with her mouth open. Through the Consul's plan, I expect to see both issues rectified, especially the latter one. Montserrat asserts that this is not how the rift shall work, but I believe he simply needs to redouble his devotion.
Go about your business, or do not.
No one deserves this.
Cool. What's this?
Law, look at the size of that thing. No way we're getting the modulator on the ship. Best we can hope is to get closer and learn more about it.
Unit has been functioning for 396 uninterrupted hours. Unit presently scheduled for rest period, never.
Nice music, though, I would say.
I received word that you were here. Rift specialist, are you? What exactly was it that you needed? I'm rather short on time, as a gander outside might tell you.
Well, shit, I did not expect to hear his voice here. I told Republic.
Yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab and hopefully the rest of this system from falling apart. I need the modulator for my own analysis. You can wait. The IRC. I did not realize you were a colleague of sorts. We haven't shared much of our findings with your branch, I'm afraid. But our results do match. Raw data from whatever a rift engulfs is preserved, yes, but the essence of a thing is not. Like a sense of self, for example, is lost forever. Further, there is no proof that such data can be stabilized or even edited. The Consul's plan is futile, completely. But he no longer listens to me, which is distressing. I've prepared a report for him showing how the very structure of the modulator makes what we're attempting impossible. But I doubt he will pay it much mind. Yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good. It's clear you aren't bound by the same rules as the rest of us somehow. If he won't hear me out, perhaps a third party will have more luck. Here, use this keycard on the module over there. It'll allow you to download my report and grant you access to the control deck. I hope you're able to sway him. Because if you don't, we're all dead. A deck up in the control room. The console is the only one who has the means of controlling it, which makes your persuading him that much more necessary. Go now.
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Monserrate. Marked for delivery to Consul Thoreau.
Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used for reconstituting matter from rifts. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences. The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any vessel carrying it. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity has not yielded any of its secrets. And we are now out of time. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is too late for Arcadia. I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions. I know you will guide us wisely, my dear Consul.
This can't be right. If skip drives are causing the rifts, why are they showing up past the frontiers of known space? It's a stumper, all right, but we'll have to worry about it later. Right now, we should concentrate on finding the console.
Man, I really wish they didn't cap the level to 30. That really sucks ass.
Your punctuality is as commendable as ever. How did you fare in securing the rift modulator? Yet one more hindrance to overcome in this endeavor. Nevertheless, I expect you to guard those plans closely in the interim. Did you find anything else of note? When one learns information that rattles their understanding of the universe, one may take a moment to consider the gravity of said information. We know that rifts are only caused by skip drives, so if they are appearing in non-colonized space, then this is truly momentous. It proves definitively that life did not originate on Earth, and may, in fact, exist elsewhere in other forms.
Of course, I wouldn't want to discount these findings too quickly, especially considering the implications.
I concur. This is a discussion for later, with laureates in attendance. For now, we must confront the Consul before he wrests that future away forever. He is just through those doors. I have run the numbers, and should you wish to negotiate with the Consul, you must be strategic. He will not react well to a direct attack on his character or methods early on. It certainly may. At which point we may find the opening needed to convince him to stand down.
I might tread a mite lightly, dear. If I know the Consul's type, and I do, his ego can take only so many hits before his guns do the talking. Simply goading may not be ideal.
Not that the Consul deserves a none, but if we can end things peaceably, we should try for it.
The more we debate, the more time we squander. We must resupply
What?
and
She
shore
shook
up whatever
them out of
defenses
nowhere.
we have quickly. And if you've something to say to any of us, Commander, I suggest you say it while you have the chance. No telling what awaits us beyond that door.
We'll succeed in our mission, Commander.
Seems like our mission's almost complete, Commander. One way or the other. Before we finish this, I wanted to thank you. Showed me I still had more to learn. You and this crew, this little family of ours. Oh, stop. You're going to make me... Didn't foresee that happening. Let's hope this day is full of more surprises. Like we all survive. May all our travails add to the equation.
This is it, Commander. Only thing standing between us and saving Arcadia is a single dastardly villain. Feels almost quaint after everything else, don't it? This is the mission we should have been on from the moment the Earth Directorate dropped us into the system. Liberating Arcadia from its despots. I think of it as more of a group effort, but you're welcome. You know, back in the day, reading tales of all your daring do's, never could have imagined myself fighting alongside you. Not just as a fellow agent, but also a friend. Funny how life turns out. All right, enough jawing. Let's show the Consul to his reward. Law knows it's long past due.
Really wish that was working.
Ah, Redactor Esmond. Very punctual, good. Don't take a seat, this will be quick. My sentinels tell me you have some interesting
The
ideas.
Sovereign was a naive fool. The Consul was...
To break into a sweat, interesting ideas can be useful in the right hands. Especially now that our partnership with the Order has become... fraught. We may need our own version of their pacifying doctrine.
Oh, so I do have a germ of an idea. A less grand version of the grand plan. Instead of atoms and particles and such, it's made up of us. All doing our part, like cogs in a machine.
Interesting. A system where every subject believes they have a role to play. Enthusiastic obedience. Why, the Sovereign and I were thinking of this very thing. What should we call it?
Well, I'm not sure. It's still just a germ of a concept, of a hint of an idea, you see. It's a whole new way of thinking. A new model of society. Quite the paradigm shift.
Paradigm. Very good, Esmond. Say, you look frazzled, troubled by your own thoughts. Why don't you report to mental refreshment? My staff will personally see to your well-being.
How rude. Okay, let's just screenshot this.
Brat with delusions of competence. Time will tell which was more destructive.
The distinguished presiding bishop herself has deigned to join us. What a charming surprise.
Don't overlook the main attraction, dear. I even wore my finest battle attire.
I might have known you'd conspire with our enemy and lead some foolhardy crusade against me. Loyalty has eluded you for years, after all. Sentinels, if you would.
Forming an alliance was necessary to combat the irrationality of your foolish endeavor. Those who fail to show reason do not deserve to lead this colony. Now, stand down.
I will not. I am saving this colony from itself, and ridding it entirely of traitors and trespassers like you. Do not place his decision at my feet. I know it's difficult for the likes of you to fathom the concept of self-sacrifice, but he chose mental refreshment for the good of us all. And what am I to do but carry on his legacy? What am I to do but achieve what he could not? Such bravado is unbecoming when you can't make good on your promises, Commander. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment.
Greater Tranquility Station was a test?
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend. Very well. Once the Rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the Matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the Architect intended. Intrepid, aren't you? Well, what's relevant is what came after. Our Matriarch dissected this skip drive technology, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse, which eventually led to the manifestation of rifts. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. One free of doubt and greed. It's your time that's running out, not mine. So go on, tell me all the ways I'm wrong. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan, after all. I am merely a partner, seeing it carried out. So you say, but you've yet to deliver any compelling evidence.
Madness is rarely apparent to one in its throes. I wonder, would you even be capable of hearing facts if we offered them?
I am the chosen shepherd of Arcadia and will not be spoken to like this. I am only doing what I must to restore this colony to what our matriarch envisioned. Free of war, strife, heresy. You must know that you have little chance of swaying me. I will not be distracted from taking what is owed to us. And what is your definition of wrong? Have you anything substantial to back such a claim? I see. Well, the man was always a cynic. I find that attitude can skew results even more than a thumb on the scale might. One data point means little. The Protectorate was clearly meant to harness this power. Nothing you claim can disprove everything that points to this reality. I will not be lectured by an outsider. It's just like the Earth Directorate, or any other interloper, to claim to better know the customs of those they invade. Certainly if you had your way, you would claim Arcadia as yours, and rewrite history to suit your own aims. Heresy!
I found her correspondence with the First Bishop. She explicitly said she feared the Arcadian experiment would end as all similar projects did before it, in a crumbling heap of hubris.
The Matriarch foresaw many things. To think that we were not set apart from lesser societies, it is humbling. And it appears we have fallen prey to the very thing she warned of. You don't know what you're talking about. He who establishes the rule of law knows it better than anyone. In theory. But regardless of how I may have misstepped before, I am not in the wrong now. All your so-called arguments are pure hearsay. It doesn't matter what you bring before me. I stand firm in the knowledge that I am following the grand plan, and that I will be vindicated. And leave the traitors and invaders alive? No! Death is the only way forward. We can only be made pure from the ashes, despite whatever supposed proof you have to the contrary. Claim? If you cannot see the truth of my devotion written plain, then now I see why you are against me so. But you are wrong about the risk. We are losing this war. It is inevitable. The victors will brutally subdue us until we become corrupted. Until we forget our principles, our history, the very core of who we are. It is better that we perish together as proud Protectorate, proud Arcadians. Preserving our purity is a mercy. More than that, is it not love?
Well, it's a 20 speech. I might as well read it. What about faith, cunt? If the people wish to perceive the they will find a way.
Even through extreme hardship and the tyranny of corporatists? Even if every aspect of the framework we've established is torn down around them? No. No. We have raised a stalwart people. Instilled principles of the Protectorate in them from their first breath. Perhaps I must trust that they've taken our teachings to heart. There may yet be other ways to save my beloved Arcadia, but I cannot be the one to see them to their completion. I surrender. What? Oh, by the Matriarch. It seems we have a problem. The rift has... well, it has nearly destabilized completely. And the modulator cannot close it in its current state from a safe distance. Destruction of Arcadia is imminent. Architect, help us. There is. Though, given your tenacity in preventing bloodshed, I don't believe you'll appreciate it. A chance yet remains. We must bring the modulator as close to the rift as possible. However, when the rift folds in on itself, this ship and its operator will not survive.
And carry the two. Yes. According to my field calculations, I estimate a 91.61% chance of complete discorporation.
I'm not surprised your arrogance put us in this position. Even less surprised that you're now looking around, asking who will suffer to get us out of it.
Let me be clear. I am not placing this burden upon your shoulders. This was my doing. And so it is my responsibility to set things right. I will give you time to vacate the ship. When you are clear, I will fly it into the rift myself. You are right. Arcadia will find its way without me. Think what you wish of me, but this is my responsibility. And that is something I will never shirk from.
I will accompany him, and ensure all goes as planned. It's only right that I complete the very mission I came here for. Your goal here is the same as mine. Do not mistake that. But if this is an order, I will comply.
Now go. Make what's left of your existence count.
Damn right.
Let's get on with it then.
I did it.
And so, in the end, when the Consul was faced with the undeniable errors in his logic, he chose to save Arcadia by closing the rift himself. He died hoping his sacrifice might make up for the disastrous decisions he had made. Thanks to the Commander's quick thinking in sparing it from the Vox Station's fiery crash, Paradise Island's Fairfield remained a profitable company town for Auntie's Choice. For his outside-the-box thinking and innovative propaganda techniques, D.B. Milverstreet was promoted, while rival Officer Carr seethed at her lack of upward mobility, or even bronze-tier executive benefits. Vigilant Hogarth, now acclimated to Fairfield, leaned on the Protectorate ideals of neighborliness, while overlooking all the authoritarian tactics, so he might help the Order to succeed with the equation. Auntie's Choice assumed control over the day-to-day workings of Matriarch's Mercy, the better to monitor their new colleagues in the Order. The monastery, however, returned to normal operation, tracking the clockwork of the grand plan. The monastery's abbot became a scapegoat for recent tragic events, having not detected Wiley's dastardly schemes. His superiors demoted him, mainly to show their corporatist allies that academics could keep their people in line too. Seer Wiley fled the Order and sought refuge in a backwater Arcadian town to contemplate his failings. As word of the ex-seer's arrival spread, people lined up for predictions. Forsaking the math that failed him, he offered obvious yet effective advice instead. After defending Fort Endurance against a fierce Mantisaur attack, Executive Warchek was awarded a commendation for profit-securing stalwartness, as well as promotion to regional manager. He eventually passed peacefully in his sleep at the scientifically astounding age of 6. Val continued to serve the commander of the Incognito faithfully for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valkyrie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. As he rose through the Earth Directorate ranks, Niles pressed for a field directive to deploy the new Val units only when the situation posed significant risk. The policy reduced agent casualties by a significant margin. Oddly enough, in-office deaths increased by a not insignificant margin. Agent Niles Ibarra achieved the rank of commander, earning renown as a formidable agent, unafraid to challenge the status quo within the Earth Directorate. He recruited his friend Zebulon Tran to the Earth Directorate, a gesture of gratitude for not airing the Directorate's dirty laundry. Together, they vowed to reform the agency from within, so it might never again bargain with authoritarian governments. Ultimately, Niles rose to the position of Secretary General,
His term saw the Earth Directorate at its most popular, or, in the eyes of corporations and tyrannical governments, most feared.
Good for Niles.
Inez's convincing appeals to the press earned her clout in reforming Auntie's Choice's cruel grafting program. Yet it was a constant struggle, rife with red tape and pushback from program executives. This was Inez's new battle, one she would fight for the rest of her life. Utilizing what he learned alongside the commander, Tristan attempted to reform Protectorate society from within. But with no authority figure to lead its subjects, the Protectorate was a shell of its former self. After thoughtful cogitation and calculation, Marisol slowly began to reject violence as the sole method for eliminating random variables. Not coincidentally, her social calendar began filling up. After Azza disbanded the Glorious Dawn, its members quietly tried to resume lives forever disrupted by the Arcadian conflict. As the cult's murderous legacy faded, average colonist life expectancy increased by 0.23%. With the modulator schematics shared as joint intellectual property, Auntie's Choice and the Order's partnership remained steady, despite the need for constant compromise. For a time, the Arcadia colony thrived. Auntie Cleo went through the motions of accommodating the Order, yet privately aspired to keep free trade anything but free. She began a new initiative. Any corporation or government that refused her trade conditions was promptly dealt with, either via takeover or strategic use of rifts. Ruth Bassar proceeded to interface with the Archive, an agonizing process that clawed away her lifespan. The Archive computed that she was mistaken to compromise with the corporatists. To advance the plan, she needed to destroy them from within. So she proceeded to do just that. She had only been using the corporation for its logistical infrastructure. Auntie herself and at least some of her top executives needed to cease existing in Arcadia, either via assassination or skip drive-assisted exile. Bassar stripped the power from the corporatists in subtle ways, until it was too late for them to stop her. Yet it remained unclear how long the Order could sustain its dominance once Ruth Bassar passed on to become one with the equation. Adrift without firm leadership, Protectorate subjects struggled with post-war life. A small band of hardliners collaborated to preserve their society in the face of Arcadia's new leadership. When Sovereign Varric was discovered in mental refreshment, the Order and Auntie's Choice bickered over what to do with him. They ultimately decided to announce his death, while letting him live the rest of his addled days behind closed doors aboard the undisputed claim. Until one day, Amos stumbled upon the Sovereign's private quarters and freed him, rocking the colony with a brief scandal. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. The release of the skip drive schematics to the public domain resulted in new and exciting opportunities for independent manufacturers. However, unchecked use of the drives would ultimately lead to an even greater proliferation of rifts, once again imperiling the galaxy. Fortunately, the Order stepped in. Leveraging their partnership with Auntie's Choice, the Order sold rift modulators to all skip drive manufacturers for a modest price, thus preventing another outbreak of rifts, while Auntie's Choice made a tidy profit. The rifts across Arcadia and beyond were soon closed. Trade quickly resumed, with Auntie's Choice handling logistics. Yet, more than just goods and resources traveled the re-established trade routes. The Order's version of scientism spread as well. Many colonies stabilized, many thrived, and some even rose to an Arcadian level of prosperity. But there are still some that have never been heard from. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent, and their unique way of navigating Arcadia. Its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
I wish they'd said something to the fate of the protagonist. But yeah, well. Beating the game on hard. Which still is not as good as the first game. Because, well, it's not as replayable as the first game. Because the first game has technically a lot more diverged builds, and and also the maps are more tightly made in the first game. Instead of this game, you know, as mentioned, you know, being too big in the annoying way possible. Because, you know, without any use of the massive maps, it's just more of a chore than fun. It's like, you know, imagine in Halo Combat Evolved if they didn't add any vehicles at all. It would not be fun walking on foot. Like, let's say, you know, some of the levels, or even worse, how are you supposed to do, well, the Warthog, let's say, run level without vehicles? You can't do the jump. But yeah, like that game needed vehicles because of the mass. Like hell, even the messed up thing, like let's say kind of the weak points of, let's say, Mass Effect 1 with the vehicle section, at least the vehicle section moves along the big maps very quickly. Compared to this, where it's like you had to run around everywhere, and because of that combat speed nonsense, you can't really take advantage of nimble unless you're in combat, which sucks. Really sucks. Like, it's really a damn shame. And also, quest designs is not as fun. And also, because they don't really utilize the map, they can't make, you know, interesting quests out of it. Well, I mean, they could, but they didn't. That's what I mean. Because, you know, that would have made the map more tolerable if they bothered to put quests around them. You know, interactions with the world. Whatever. But unfortunately, nope. There's just so little NPCs. Well, I mean, handing quests, so little interesting quests. Because after Eden and whatever, the like Second World and stuff, like it just, the quest quality just fell off immediately, which is a damn shame. Even though I do like the trait system, like the flaw system actually giving you perks, whatever and stuff, but it's unfortunately just not enough to make up for the lack of content in this game. Like, to the point, like, even there's like less aliens to face. Like, let's say the Canaanites, the dog aliens. Like, you don't see them as enemies in the game anymore. Like, you don't have a mix of, like, kinds of alien enemies. Like, I mean, they kind of do, but it's like, you know, it feels missing instead of adding on to it. It's like they had some, I guess, new type of enemy, but then it's like, we're gonna delete the previous ones. Well, I mean, not really delete, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, at that point, it's like, why? Why'd you do that? It's like, let's say in Halo 2, after like let's say, introducing the brutes, they just delete the grunts and the elites immediately. That's what it kind of feels like. But yeah, the success of this franchise, I'm feeling like it's not going to survive very long if it's going to keep with those, you know, very mediocre level designs. Because, let me tell you, I feel less obligated to replay this than the first game. It feels too bare bone for me. And because and also Auntie's Auntie's feet, honestly, she kind of feels like just a lamer rip-off of Mom from Futurama. Wait, or what's her name again? I don't know, but you know, you get what I mean when I mention that. Like, they literally have the similar look, but except, you know, it's just she feels boring in comparison. And also, you can tell level design when I keep mentioning that is like the anti-ship is not as interesting as the first game, Big Ship Place. Because the first game one, it at least has crannies to explore. But in this, they somehow made it a straight line in the most annoying way possible. Oh god. So bare bones. Just... Which is it doesn't matter how cool weapons you get, if you have nothing to play with, it just sucks. It really sucks. You have nothing to play with. There's just a lot of human enemies. A lot of them. And honestly, I would really wish they have different kind of human enemies. I don't know. I mean, I'm saying a TF2 style of, in the sense of, they're not all realistically portioned kind of people. At least have assassin characters, heavies, or whatever. Let's see. In a memorial, let's see. Everything to live, speak. Wait, did someone die? Or no? I don't know. But yeah, it fell flat really quick. I mentioned previously, I think Avowed. I don't know, if I development bait on, or I think it's or it's just actual babies, and that's okay. But what was I saying? Yeah. It just... Ugh. Basically, it just... it's just like a Vow. Because they run... Well, I mean, at least they didn't have the random... Oh, suddenly you get surrounded by a horde for no reason. But because there's just lack of enemy varieties or unique enemy encounters, it just feels dull. And I feel like I'm repeating myself. I don't know. Oh god. I swear, for Obsidian, if they want to continue their future, they have to rethink their game design philosophy. They have to rethink this shit. And I swear, I feel like legally, I wish I could just make make the developers, I don't know, play the game and make you, make them, look at it are you sure you want this? Are you sure? But yeah, like, it's like seriously a damn shame Obsidian is not what it used to be, because to me it doesn't even feel like, I'm not sure if any, like, too many of Obsidian OGs left, or the worst case of they finally got old enough to the point of facing diminishing returns, like losing their touch, which unfortunately I know some developers or movie people, whatever, lose their touch. Like, they made something great once, and then after that, just starts to dwindle drastically. It's like, it's like still crazy. Technically, you know, the same company responsible for making Fallout New Vegas is now like facing just massive diminishing returns, that they are making forgetful games. It's, oh, this, oh god, I didn't. Oh, this is awful. And I swear, if they made like a sequel and do the same shit and make, like, taking away features more again, it's like, I feel like, you know, their future is just fucked. Like, absolutely fucked. Like, which is a damn shame. It's like kind of sad, you know, let's say early, like, let's say Fallout developers. I'm saying in the sense of, like, you know, the time they used to be like Interplay of Black Isles, whatever, they make very, like, those devs who made the first Fallout, whatever, made good games, but the companies they work at just fall apart. And yet Obsidian, well, at least Mario Obsidian, making forgettable games and not falling apart, it just feels asinine. Like, it just feels strange. Like, I just really hope Obsidian makes a turnaround that, like, an actual comeback, and start to learn what made their, like, games back in the day spark and bring it back, because I am sick of this, like, modern game development style things. It just feels empty, uninspiring, man. It's like, it's just, oh god. Ugh. It's like messed up. I finished Assassin's Creed Valhalla more than this game. I think, well, yeah, it's like, it's depressing. I don't look at, like, these credits with relief. I just feel disappointed. I mean, even with, say, Elden Ring, I have, well, let's say the DLC, I have rough times with it. At least it's like, looks like they still have a promising future. They still have something on the table to not make, like, you know, they're not fading away. This, however, just feels like they are gonna fade away eventually. unless like either company going bankrupt or Xbox discommit, like Microsoft commissioning this, which that would be a sad fate. And honestly, I really wish the fate of Obsidian is to make a comeback, a legit comeback. Like throw away this stupid, like, you know, terrible game design, and call like the old game design philosophy that works and improve upon it. Like obviously do not continue on the shit that does not work. Like do not improve, like try to focus on the worst quality of that shit. And also it feels crazy how long these credits are, despite like this many developers, yet like it just feels like a Morrowind versus Starfield comparison where it's like despite, let's say, Morrowind having a small amount of dev teams, just like only a building full, instead of like, you know, around the country amount in Starfield, they made one of the most memorable games in history, honestly. Compared to Starfield having so many developers, yet they make a game that's kind of forgettable. Well, actually, sadly, I think it's a little bit more memorable than Outer Worlds 2. Only because of, well, the stupidness of the flop, and it's like, I think it's like Starfield is at least kind of hilariously bad and good at the same time. I say good in the sense it has good, I guess, combat, but terrible level design, and also has hilarious AI of the NPCs. And also stupid space dragonborn nonsense. But yeah, stuff like my brain. The Outer Worlds 2, however, is just like, I just feel like they did not do enough for this game. Like, a big, you know, map does not do the trick. Like, the game needs more meat in its bones, and it's just all bones. Well, they literally, what could have made Outer Worlds 2 a lot more memorable if they just simply added the meat. Like, the legit deep cut meat. None of that like toothpick like amount of meat left. I mean a legit slab. A big fat slab. Ugh. Truly a worrisome future. Also, I really wish, like, they have credit themes. Because it feels kind of lame to have just a main theme is the credit theme. Ugh. Oh, God. Oh, these credits are so long. And it doesn't feel earned. It just feels... Oh, no. I swear, it better not be one of those hour-long credits that I remember seeing a video learning about Valhalla. I'll say, you know. As I look at videos, like, wait a minute, 26 minutes, excuse me, what? Like, excuse me, you're telling me it's this long? This fucking long? Jesus Christ! Like, what the fuck? I knew there's something was off about this shit. Like, why is it 24 minutes? What the fuck? Look at this! Look at this shit! Like, what the fuck? What the hell is wrong with them? Isn't the worst part is I just lost track of time and sit through 20 minutes? Did I just lost track of time?
Congrats on reaching the ending. Well, an ending. Plenty more where that came from. How about another go? Additional playthroughs don't cost nothing.
I don't think
Yet.
so. I literally don't think so. Yeah. That was just... That was just like... a disappointing experience. Anyway, whoever's watching, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful night. And I bid you farewell.